it do? It's your boy Kent, and I'm back for another video, y'all. It is Monday, January 27th. It is 8 a.m. I just got off the phone with TQL. Booked me a quick local load. I didn't want nobody to have the chance to even see that John on the board, but I was trying to snatch that thing, boy. Picking up this load today, and Ski, he's been here before. We had that little multi-drop load. We went to like Fort Worth, Springtown, Duncanville, and all that stuff. We got one stop today, so one pick, one drop. Picking up out of Mesquite. I think I'm like 20 minutes away. And we're gonna drop this off in Venus, Texas. If I remember correctly, without looking at the footage, without looking at the YouTube videos and all that stuff, I think Venus was the stop that the dude was late and all that stuff. We had to wait for him to pull up. Hopefully he don't pull the same stick again, because I'm trying to, trying to develop this little strategy. Y'all seen that video I just dropped, and it's titled, "Is OTR Working? My honest review." And in that video I said, took a load down to San Antonio, and a multi-drop San Antonio to McAllen, and it was paying me $800, but the total amount of mileage was like 550 miles or something like that. So it wasn't really worth it. Now if it was just a straight drop to San Antonio, then it would have been, it would have been way more worth it. We still profited on the load, still running right now, so can't complain too much. With that being said, we ran that load, and then the following week we got blessed with that HD supply route. That's $600 a day, driving less than 100 miles. Most of the days we drove less than like 100 miles, and it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? That's what that video was about. It was like, why would I go over the road as a new authority? And let me be clear on that. If your authority is seasoned and it's aged and all that, and you're a year, maybe even 2 years in or something, going OTR shouldn't be difficult for you. Only thing that should be a problem is maybe it's dead and there's really no loads being posted. Maybe your expenses is way too high. You can't really run for the going rate. You know what I'm saying? You can't run for market rate at this time because your expenses is way too high. Maybe they want an inspection or some shit like that. Maybe you got a freight guard on your MC or something like that. It's a lot of variables, but on average, if you're about a year, 2 years in, there should be no issue for you to go OTR. There should be no issue for you calling a broker for the first time, onboarded successfully, taking a load. Whereas new authority like I am, like most of us, we can't really do that. And I found out the hard way. I was kind of being optimistic and was like, what, there's money on the, I'm looking right at the board. There's money on the board. It's literally $800 to go here, $1,000 to go here, $2,400 to go over here, $2,300 to go over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, there's money on the board. And if I go from here all the way to Georgia, then go from Georgia to Missouri, and then Missouri to I can make it back home. And that's what I was planning on doing. But what I failed to realize was, as a new authority, there may be loads posted on the board, and there may be a broker you ain't called yet, so you're optimistic. But as soon as you call them and they're like, hey, we need 6 months, you're at 3.5, 4 months, can't do nothing. My carrier relations team is not going to be able to onboard you. They're going to deny you instantly or something like that. I got a lot of no's to the face. Should I have went out and got more no's to the face? I could have. I didn't want to, though. I was trying to preserve the capital I got. You know what I'm saying? What I started realizing was like, hey, running these loads that are unprofitable for your business is not ideal. You know what I'm saying? Especially with me, because I'm not using credit cards, I'm not using loans, I'm not using none of that. I'm using straight cash. You know what I'm saying? If I'm running a load and it's 500 miles, in my head I'm like, okay, my bottom line for this load need to be like $750. If I can get $1,000 for this load, awesome. Anywhere between that gap is cool. Do I want to run for $750? No. Do I want to run for $1,000? Yeah. If I can get some more, then bring it on. But that's the thing. These brokers is posted on the board point A and point B, and they only want to pay $500, $600, $625, $630. Very minimal amounts of money. And I understand they got to make their little bread too. You know, times is getting weirder now, so the actual shippers that are shipping things out want to get the lowest shipping cost possible. Broker got to make money off of that shipping cost as well. With that being said, as a new authority, as of right now, my business is not working. It's profitable. It's just not ideal for me to be able to make $500-600. I don't feel like I should have to drive 400-500 miles. I'm about to go in here, get checked in, see if I can go ahead and get loaded up. Y'all want to see the curry orders? This is what we ran last week. Ran like 2 loads, I think, from Ferguson Enterprises. Nothing too crazy for us to post, but I did want to keep everything transparent, report all the work that we get done. So even if it doesn't make it into its own video, I'll show y'all the work that we did. I'm backed up to a dock. It's not the correct dock because they got a trailer right in my door. So I don't know if I gotta wait for that trailer to be moved or they just gonna transfer everything to this dock right here. But supposedly all my boxes and stuff is on that dock though. I don't know. I was talking about strategy I wanted to develop, and I did want to go ahead and share that information with y'all. I noticed that there are 2 main Amazon facilities in the Dallas-Fort Worth market. My home is here, and between here and Balk Springs, it is about 20 miles. If this is 20 miles, and don't mind my handwriting, y'all. Let me clean that up because that looked a little crazy. So we got about 20 miles in between my house and Balk Springs. That'll be the deadhead, right? I know that loads typically go out from here in Balk Springs all the way to Tyler. Here. Between here and here, I'm not sure exactly where the postal facility or the Amazon facility, I think it's just a postal facility. I'm not sure exactly where that postal facility is, so I'm just gonna say 100 miles because it's 100 miles from my house to Tyler, and I see that the loads on the board are like less than 100 miles. Just call it 100 miles. And I know that those loads, depending on what time you're getting them, they're gonna pay anywhere between like $320 all the way to like $400. So I'm gonna just jump in the middle, 350, whatever, cool. So we know that this load is 20 miles deadhead, and it's 100 miles from point A to point B, and they're gonna pay us out $350. I know that I need 2 of those a day. So for me to make my $600, $700 a day, I need to run 2 of these loads going to Tyler or wherever, 100 miles or less per day. So in this scenario, let's say we get up from the crib, cut the truck on, whatever, deadhead out 20 miles, and then pick up our load or whatever, and we drive all the way to Tyler, 100 miles, and then they say, hey, we got another load later on that evening or that same day. Because to drive 100 miles is only an hour and a half, and this is only like 20-30 minutes max. So I know that this whole ordeal driving there is only going to take me 2 hours, plus the time it takes to load up over here. So let's just say 3 hours max. I know it's not going to take an hour to load up, but just in case, if I know it takes me 3 hours to finish all that, maybe another 30 minutes to get this unloaded, and it's going to take me an hour and a half to get back, I know right then we're at about 5 hours, meaning we can do a back-to-back. So if they have a back-to-back, we're going to grab the back-to-back and then we're gonna drive back out to Tyler or wherever for 100 miles, and then we're gonna drive back home. We can call that 100 miles. So they head out 20 miles, right? Deliver this load 100 miles, okay? We drive back 100 miles. We deliver another load 100 miles. We're done for the day, and we're gonna go home 100 miles. That's 420 miles. I know now 10 miles to the gallon, so that's gonna be 42 gallons of fuel used per day to make that $600-700. If I know that diesel is about $3.25 is what I've been using to calculate all my little expenses and all that. I use $3.25 just to be, never know how much these diesel prices are in the middle of nowhere. I know I need about 42 gallons, so daily I'm spending about $136.50 just to run 420 miles per day. I'm trying to utilize all I can in my market without relying on one. I'm basically running my business off of another person's business. I'm basically piggybacking, and that's not something I really want to do. In the beginning, it's cool, make some cash or whatever, get some capital to get started. But seeing that I want to scale up, upgrade, and have drivers and things like that, and I want to be able to pay them $900, $1,000 a week, and they're gonna be staying local, and and I want to have a decent life for myself. I want another car. I want a house. I want this. I want that. I still want that Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? But in order for me to have that, I gotta make sure that the money that's coming in for me is consistent. I'm not relying on just one income source. I'm not just relying on TQL to have something for me. And that's the thing with these new carriers. Not a lot of brokers want to work with you, so you have to rely on TQL to give you work. And that's the thing. TQL ain't gonna have work in all 50 states every single day. You know what I'm saying? TQL may have work in Dallas today. Then as soon as I hit Houston, they may be dry in Houston. I may gotta go back home, or I may gotta head out somewhere else to get something. You know what I'm saying? It's not ideal for a new entrant because y'all are coming in with no capital. Y'all are coming in with no experience. Y'all are coming in with rental trucks, but y'all are paying for the miles. Okay, maybe you don't got a rental truck, maybe you got an older truck, but now you gotta pay for maintenance, you gotta pay for repairs, you gotta pay for the shit that the last owner didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no work consistently, and I don't want to rely on just TQL, and I know that not all the brokers want to work with me on the DAT board. That's why I have my moving company. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have a Thumbtack account. That's why I have U-Haul moving helper account. That's why I'm already on Dollar. I've been on Dollar since 2023. That's why I'm already on GoShare. I've been on GoShare since 2023. Been on Lug. I got suspended from Lug because I was making too much money from it. I'm saying I'm on multiple platforms, multiple apps. I'm on Curri already. Don't just rely on the DAT board. Don't just rely on one income source. This is a box truck. Utilize this just like you would, diversify your portfolio, diversify your income. That's pretty much it. You need to diversify your income. You can't just have a box truck and be like, okay, this box truck gonna make me $5,000, $10,000 a month, and when this truck break down, now you ain't got no money coming in, and then you gotta rely off the money that you saved. You know what I'm saying? This is what the back of the truck is looking like. We got 20 boxes, about 4,000 pounds. That's how you should be thinking if you want to survive in this industry. You want to come in this game full of research, full of knowledge. Really, you want to be intentional. And I wrote that on my whiteboard. What are you getting a box truck for? What can you do with a box truck that person over there can't do with a box truck? That everybody at this facility can't do with their box truck. But if you come in this game, you're like, I'm just trying to get in my box truck. I'm just trying to go here, there, and be back home. And I ain't trying to touch the pallets. I ain't trying to use no pallet jack. I don't want to use my lift gate. I'm gonna get a truck without lift gate, so I don't even gotta do nothing with that. They just put the forklift it on and take it off. Okay, do that. See how far that'll get you. all the lows on the board say they need somebody with a lift gate and a PJ. Okay, come in this game unprepared, and you want to, be stuck in your ways, and you want to be lazy, and you don't want to put no work in. It ain't gonna work. Come in this game prepared. Come in this game with intent, with intentions on being intentional and knowing what you want to do, knowing what commodities you can run, knowing what lanes you gonna run. I came in this game when I got my box truck back in October. I figured I was gonna stay. I was gonna do OTR for the first 2-3 months to 6 months, and I was gonna stay out at least 1 month. I'm gonna try and do this OTR stuff. I know new authorities, they don't get a lot of love from these brokers and all that. Basically, just do the opposite of what everybody else do. I went ahead and took the leap of faith, jumped in this game, just like I jumped in the cargo game. What I failed to realize was they're not exaggerating, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have good weeks, which kind of skews your view of everything. You're just bumming off the low board, and you're at the helm of whomever's got the low. You're at the helm of TQL, you're at the helm of Mobile Trans, PLS. They want to pay you $500 to go 800 miles, then, that's what you got to eat today, you know what I'm saying? That's what's on your plate for the day. Either you're going to take it and you're going to make that little $500, or you're just going to have your truck parked wherever you at and just, sit down, shut up. I'm back for another day in the truck. Damn near thought it might be one of them days, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for another opportunity to go ahead and see what you know what I'm saying? Make some shake. Today is Tuesday, January 28th. It's 12 o'clock right now. About to go to Irvin this morning, I guess. Picking up something real light, you know what I'm saying? Something like 400 pounds. I got this delivery from Curry. Originally, they was trying to get me to take it for like 130, 140 or something like that. And I was considering it only because we got to move today. Now, it is January. We are out of moving season. And normally, when I book this truck, I want to get $150 an hour for 2 men. To get something on the calendar, you know what I'm saying? Put some money in the business's pocket, put some money in my pocket, get out of the house, you know what I'm saying? Get active, let the wheels turn, you know what I'm saying? I booked this move for $100 an hour. Not really getting the full money's worth, but that's where we got this curry order to go ahead and supplement the money that we're gonna lose out of it. I bid on the curry load for $225. I was gonna bid like $300, but I was like, somebody gonna take it for $140. I was surprised they gave it to me. Normally, when they send something decent out, it's gone like that. When I put that bid in for $225, I was like, yeah, if I get it, cool. If not, I'm gonna just get ready, go ahead and get ready for this move at 2 o'clock. They gave me the load. I'm headed to go pick it up right now. I hope y'all soaking up a lot of game from this video. So this is all we got at this stop. I gotta rush over to this next little pickup. Hopefully I ain't too late to the move. That might be a reason to give him that accessory charge off. So this is what we just picked up. I already texted the customer on the move that we're scheduled for the day. I told him I was gonna be late, probably pulling up around 3:30. So hopefully we can get over there by 3:30, get this thing knocked out in about 5 hours. Cause I'm late, I'm not gonna charge him any of the extras. Sorry, you know. He's already thinking he's gonna get booked at $100 an hour. I'm gonna let him know, like, hey, usually charge $150 an hour to utilize this truck plus $150 truck fee. You know, we charge $25 for a flight of stairs. He don't have any, so he's not getting charged for that. But he got a refrigerator, washing machine, and a drying machine. That's $75. So you're getting a nice little discount already off the bat. You're getting a $225 discount. Not to mention, if we work for 4 or 5 hours, he's getting at least $200 to $250 knocked off his grand total. So not happy about it, but it is what it is. I let my homie book the job, which is 50-50 our fault. He should have asked me about the pricing and all that. I guess he just went off of what the website said or whatever, but I do charge $150 an hour plus $150 truck fee. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. It is still some work for the day. Otherwise, we would have just had this curry running. Tap in the truck. Hey, Joe. Leaving this, taking this, leaving those, taking that, everything over here. Not too bad, just some boxes, treadmill, garage stuff. Got a washer and dryer already disconnected, taped up too. A couple items up here. We do got stairs, but we're not gonna use them. Take this little chair, take this fridge. We're leaving this and taking everything out of here. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? I'm projecting maybe 4 hours for this move. Nothing too crazy. It's about 5 o'clock right now. About an hour. We're about an hour through the move. I'm trying to show you what we got. So we got the washer and dryer right here, refrigerator. And what I didn't know is that he got a treadmill in the garage. Can y'all see that treadmill? So we're trying to create space. Leave some space in here for that. I don't think we're gonna be too overcrowded. Most of this stuff is pretty much boxes and, you know, just a simple average move. So, should be done. I'm aiming to be done before 6 o'clock. It's 5 right now. Aiming to be done before 6. I said it wasn't gonna be a food truck, but I'm at the brim. Could have probably did a little bit better job of making it tight, but I was thinking it was gonna be mainly boxes. Most of this is like miscellaneous items here in the back. I mean, like he got 2 blowers, you know what I'm saying? That one. He got like 2 vacuums, dog cage rugs. So this is a full move. Cleared everything out. And we about to head over to Royce City. My boy over there about to drive the Tesla. Okay. If that's not trust, then I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. Right now it's 6:30. Sheesh. Officially 8 o'clock. I got about a good 4 feet of miscellaneous items out of the truck. Everything pretty much right here, except for this, and this kiddie pool. Treadmill came in. Tight little area. Alright, y'all. Another progress update. Just got a few more boxes. And then appliances, mattresses, and the sink. It's like a big green cabinet right there. It's pretty hefty, I ain't gonna lie. But we're almost done. We got like 2, 4, 7, 9, 12 boxes left. A mattress, twin size mattress, box spring, washer dryer bag, little side tables, chairs, just small stuff. But we'll probably get done probably like 9:30, so that's almost like 5.5 hours. I might roll it, call it 6. We'll see though. I'm gonna tap in with y'all when the truck is empty, close out. Funny enough, bro hopped in the Tesla, left his car there, and now we gotta go back about 45 minutes. So I gotta go hit the house, drop this truck off, get in my car, take him to his car, and then drive another. So I got about another 2 hours worth of driving. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ken. I just dropped my boy off to his car. Y'all can see it in my face. I am exhausted. I am dehydrated and exhausted. So if I'm ashy in the lips, in the face, that's the reason why, okay? I quoted the customer $700. I just couldn't, I just couldn't let that money go. You feel me? $50 an hour, plus the $150 truck fee, plus all my extra charges from stairs. Like, that's a good, rate. And I can understand, oh, we're not in movie season no more, so you can't really charge the prime rate. Okay, cool. Coming down from 150 to 100, ooh, it hurt, you know what I'm saying? It hurt a little bit, but I had to make it work. We finished this move in about 5 hours. After we took all the wrap and all that stuff off, I didn't count all the extra minutes. If I would have charged them my normal rate, it would have been 150 times 5, which is 750, plus the truck fee of 150. So that would have made it $900. $25 for the treadmill, $25 for the refrigerator, $25 for the washing machine, and $25 for the dryer. So that's $100. $750 plus $150 plus $100 equals $1,000. My homie wanted to charge him about $50 to do the Tesla, drive it to his house, and we gotta come back and all that stuff. Only because he said he wanted to avoid a $70 overcharge. So I'm like, you're essentially paying for it in one way or another. So, missed out on about $300. I paid my boy $150, and then the customer tipped him $20. So he made out with about $170. Our net profit off of this